Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Sarah Irone here, aka Zinobi, a film about faith, beauty, lifestyle, vlogs, and education. If it's your first time seeing this beautiful face, welcome. Thank you so much for stopping by. I hope you like this video enough to subscribe at the end. And if you're a returning subscriber, you're the realest. Thank you so much, guys. So I'm back again with another new video. For those of you that may notice, you'll be like, oh, it's whenever there's a public holiday, she has time to film content. Part of it true, and I'm just trying my best to be consistent. That's a struggle. I'm not even going to deny or going to pretend that that's not a thing, but trusting God that we can overcome it, and I'm making practical steps anyways. Today I don't have so much to say. It's Sunday. Happy Sunday. Today is the 10th. Yes, 10th of July. And I just got back from church. Attended the first service. I had content planned like 2 weeks ago. And I said, okay, this is what I'm going to record. And I just don't get the time most times to do it because I only have Saturdays to film. And most time power is an issue, or I have so much things lined up, and filming doesn't just happen. So I go back, and after changing my outfit, I'm like, oh, I think I can record this. I don't have to look glam all the time. This is how I went to church. So I said, I don't have to look glam all the time. It's just simple. In the process of planning my content 2 weeks back, I came across one of my journals. I always have little journals, jotters, where I write things. So this one, I've had it for over 6 years. This tiny one you saw in my what's in my bag video, I told you I always carry around. And then I noticed, because I always write goals, short-term, long-term goals. I also write wants and needs, just like that. I always like to tick things after I achieve them, and just give me this sense of fulfillment. So I came across quite a number of things. I'm like, like the power of words, the power of speaking things into existence. Like you just take some things casually, power of planning too, making goals, and then writing them down, making them plain, because you will run with it. It's not just in your head. It's very easy to forget. It's very easy to have other things overshadow or push those things you have in your head away. But when you have them written down, it's you can then work towards fulfilling them. And then I just saw, I'm just talking too much, rambling. I saw something that written years ago, and you know how you are always quick to complain and say, oh, things are not working, things are not really going as planned, like what you envisioned for your life years back is not where you are now. Quite a number of people know how to, oh, thank God for where they are, even though they know it's not where they want to be, and they keep working towards where they want to be. But a good number will just be like, oh, maybe I missed it, maybe something happened along the way, but this is not where I want to be, and they just forget how to be grateful for where they are. Like it happens to the best of us. It happens to me too. I'm like, I should be past this level, and what's going on? But we forget that before we got to where we are right now. Sorry if I'm looking down. I'm trying to open up something, and we forget that before we got to this point that we are, there were many, what am I saying? Yeah, there were some, give me a minute. I think I was getting a little distracted with flipping the pages. I just needed to settle down. What I'm just trying to say is that we all have a past, we all have where we have a story. Nobody just arrived at where they are. Just that we're most times quick to forget that we're coming from somewhere, and if we count our blessings literally, we'll see that God has done so much for us. And I was going through my jotter, and I just saw some things. In 2022, I was writing my goals on how to become a YouTuber, and I was saying how I need to clarify my niche. I have to create valuable content. I have to gain trust and credibility. I have to, these are tips on becoming an influencer or a YouTuber. I'm like, I have to be authentic. These are some things I got of watching Kelly Chimbemina, if you know her, and I added some of mine, and I was like, okay, now since I know a little bit of what I need to do, okay, what are the things I need to get? Because most time when we want to start out something, you need to count the cost, right? So I'm like, okay, what are the things I need to get? And here I wrote the applications I need to get for YouTube. I need to get Gmail. I ticked that because I already had that. I said, okay, I need to get this YouTube Studio app. I need to get my Google Doc and Google Sheets. I need to get a Filming Pro app. I need to get maybe Canva for designs. I need to get Google Drive. Maybe get an AdSense app, Power Director, Final Cut, KineMaster. Those are just editing apps. And when I was taking a look at it, yeah, the only thing I'd marked was Gmail. And now fast forward 2022, I have almost every of these things. Can you imagine? I'm like, okay, now as little as this thing, as at 2022, I was thinking about just getting consistent with YouTube, and I did not have all these things. And even in this 2022, I'm still complaining and I'm still being inconsistent, and I have all of these things. So do you see what I'm trying to say? That it's not in the things, it's in you saying you want to do it. It's in you thanking God for whatever you have and just starting out, not waiting for everything to be completed. So again, I wrote personal goal for social media, how I was going to plan out my content. And I noticed, oh, I've done quite a number of these things, but what is missing? Consistency, again, at the end of the day. I saw where I wrote that before February 2020, I want to get a thumbnail app. I want to get my intro video done. I want to get my logo for my website because I'm a blogger. I write stuff. Maybe I'm going to leave a link to my website. And then I said, okay, I was going to pay for some apps that were not freely accessible to me because I will not be able to I will not be able to maximize all the benefits the apps have. And right now, I'm paying for those apps. So what's keeping me? I also saw how I was going to work on editing and scheduling posts. Like, this was 2022. This was 2020. You get. Okay, then now let's move away from that. The whole essence of this video is how we lose sight of things and we're just focused on what is happening currently and we forget to be grateful to God. Now, this was the part that hit me. As at 2020 January, I had not gotten a job, and I got my job at the end, I think on the 28th or so, and then I wrote out what I was going to do with my first salary, and I ticked everything. I was like, oh wow, this is very, very interesting, because I can complain. Hey, I'm not even going to deny that, but I know how to complain. I know how to see what God is not doing, and sometimes I'll just like snap back and say, oh, God has done a lot, but most times again I'll still see myself complaining, which is wrong. And I'm like, okay, God has done really, really so much, so much, and if I really want to be honest, I will just focus on the good things, focus on the positive things, and just work with them. I saw how I wrote my plans to make it to be reality. I have everything. I can read them out to you. I was going to get my backdrop together, get a microphone. I have a microphone. I was going to download songs that YouTube no copyright claim songs. I have a lot of that. How I was going to get a table, little things. How I was going to get a table so that I can put my makeup things. How I was going to get my lighting situation. I have all of it. So what's holding me back? Ask me. Now the new thing is time. This 9 to 5 job that I'm doing doesn't give me maximum time to do what I need to do. Hello. Before I got my job, the prayer point was I need to get a job. Now, madam, God has answered that prayer. You have one. Like, it doesn't end. So the thing is, I have to be deliberate enough to achieve whatever I want to achieve. It's not in the things, It's not in the circumstances, it's in me saying, okay, I'm going to put in the work and I'm going to do it. Now look at me in front of this camera recording this video. Like, do you understand? So I'm just putting it out there to whoever needs to do something. If you have something that you really want to achieve, don't look at it. Even if it's this YouTube you want to start, don't say, okay, you don't have lights, you don't have a good phone, you don't have, see, no words. Start and be grateful for wherever you are, because it's a journey. This life is just a journey. You just have to keep moving, and you will not accomplish anything if you don't start. I also saw where I wrote practical wisdom steps to financial freedom. I think I'm going to share that in a different video, and I'm saying how I was supposed to do some things that I did not do, and I'm complaining that I'm not financially free. Yeah. So you see, we have this knowledge available to us, but implementation, zero. Sarah, implementation, zero. I don't know who needs to hear this. Start. Whatever it is, you have to start. And the thing is not just like unique to you alone. If you have an idea, a business idea, whatever it is you have, don't think it's just unique to only you. See, you might just think of it and you do nothing about it. The next minute you blink and open your eyes, somebody else has started it, and you're like, they stole my idea. Did they steal it in your head? Did they steal it in your mind? No. So there are a billion people, there are not a billion, like there are millions of people out there, and it's just the same God we all serve. They're asking God for an idea, and you think He will just give it to you and you do nothing about it and He will leave it to die with you. No. So if you have that in mind, you better get to work. When I put up my first video, if you check, I refused to delete it. It was in, I think, 2015. Just imagine if I'd been doing YouTube like that. Even if it's one video a month, I won't have the number of subscribers I have by now. I would have grown. But then I left it and I came back after over 5 years or 6 years thereabouts, and I'm still struggling with the consistency. Look at me here making this video. It's a lot. So the message today is to start and build along the line, and God is our ultimate strength. I hope you learned a thing or two from this video. Please do not forget to like this video. Do not forget to share. If you know somebody that this video will be helpful to, do not forget to share and subscribe to the channel if you're not. Thank you so much for watching. Sorry if this wasn't so put together. I apologize. See you in my next one. Bye guys.